Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to show you how to create a new user in Microsoft Entra ID using PowerShell, and all from my Ubuntu system. Whether you are managing cloud identities as an IT admin or just getting started with Microsoft 365 and Azure, this method is super helpful when you are working on Linux and don't have access to the Azure portal. We will use the Microsoft Graph PowerShell module for this, and I will walk you through everything step by step, from connecting to your Entra tenant to creating a fully working user with a secure password. And before we begin, make sure you already have PowerShell and Microsoft Graph module installed on your Ubuntu machine. And if not, then check out my previous video on that, okay? Let's get started. First, we need to open the terminal on our Ubuntu system. And then we have to switch the shell environment from bash to PowerShell with the help of command pwsh. Now, as you can see, prompt changes from bash to PowerShell. Initially, we are in the bash. As you can see, this is the bash. And now we are in the PowerShell. And PowerShell start with the PS. Now we need to connect to Microsoft Graph using the right permission scope, and the command is connect mg graph scopes user dot read write dot all. Okay, then we need to hit enter. So it will prompt us to log in our account. Okay, so I will select my account, athakuri@kidscartoonworld.com, and then I will click on sign in. Now, as you can see, authentication is complete. You can return to the applications, okay? And we can close this. And as you can see, we have connected via delegated access, okay? So we have connected to our account. Now, PowerShell can talk to Entra ID, okay? Next, we need to define the password settings for the new user using a PowerShell hash table. Okay, so for that, first we have to create a variable. So whenever we used to create a variable in PowerShell, we always start with the dollar sign. Okay, password profile, you can name it anything. Password profile add password equal to, and then provide the password for the user. So let's say my user password is my strong password at 123. Okay, so this is the password for my user, and I have stored that in a variable password profile, okay, which is under a hash table. Then hit enter. Now we will create the user with the new mg user command. Okay, the command is new mg user, and then we have to provide all the parameters to create the user. The first parameter is dash display name. Let's say our username is Alan Miller. And then space backtick, hit enter. So I have break the line. Either you can provide all the parameters in a single line, or you can break the line for more readability. Okay, and the next parameter is password profile, and we have stored the user password in a variable $password profile, right? So we can pass that $password profile. space backtick, hit enter, and the next parameter is account enabled colon dollar true. Now while creating the user, after creating the user, you want to enable the account or you want to disable the account for some time. So in my case, I want to enable the account the moment I create the user. Okay, so that's why I pass the boolean value as $true, space backtick, hit enter, and the next parameter is male nickname. So his male nickname will be his first initial A and his last name Miller, A Miller, space backtick, hit enter, and the next parameter is user principal name, user principal name A Miller at kidscartoonworld.com. Okay, so these are the required parameter. Okay, there are many others optional parameter also. However, we have to pass this parameter to create the new user for the command new mg user. Okay, now I will hit enter. If everything is correct, then we can see the output of the new user. As you can see, display name A Miller, ID of the user, and then user principal name, right? We can verify that by going to our Entra ID user list. So this is our Entra ID user list. Let me refresh the list. As you can see, new user Alan Miller has been created, right? So that's how we can create the new user using PowerShell from an Ubuntu machine. In the next video of this PowerShell for Azure playlist, I will show you how to create a group in Microsoft Entra ID using PowerShell. Also, if you want to follow along with practical labs in the Azure portal, I have created a separate playlist just for that. You can click on this video right here for the Azure portal lab series. Thank you for watching.